Hey, folks. Hey, how y'all doing? I'm sorry, I was just messing with the music. I forgot I started the line. Hey, how y'all doing? Thank you, everybody. Just Jazzy, Miss Popcornologist. I hope it ain't too loud. Hey, Nika. The free YouTube. Get used to it, guys. It's gonna become DJ YouTube in a minute. I'm just messing around with some beats. We about to get it going here, though. Thank y'all for coming. Appreciate it. That ain't too loud for everybody, is it? This is free music from the YouTube studios that you can use for your podcast. So I just been dropping them. I kind of was going to start off with this one, but I was just mulling through. I think this one a little bit better. I like this one a little bit. That's a little noisy. That's a little bit. Thank y'all for coming through, though. We're going to get it here started in 1 second. In 1 second. Just let a few more folks fall through, because YouTube getting sued, I heard. So we're going to take a little look at that, see what it's about. What's going on? What you going to do about it? What's good with you, man? Appreciate the pull up. Oh, the chat room died in the building.
Giving me appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Just not get ahead of my time. Oh,
Yes, sir. I feel you on that one. Big John the Don in the building. Thank you guys for pulling up, and please, if you have a channel, drop it in the chat. John, let me make sure you got a. No, you got a wrench though. No, the chat room Don got a wrench up in here. Come on, everybody, smash that like, please. Okay, he good. We good. Everybody got their wrenches up in here. Chef, what's good with you, baby? Happy New Year to you, baby. Thank you, Chef, for smashing that like, brother. I appreciate y'all for coming through and chilling with the bull ride. Like I said, this is free YouTube music. If you have a channel, go to the YouTube studio, go to your audio section, and you just gotta pillage through what you want. Some of them are free. You just gotta make sure you check and see if it's free. But they are free. You know what I'm saying? The ones I've been using. What's going on, Miss FedEx? Appreciate the pull up. Yes, everybody, drop them channels in the chat. Please do so. And if you got a blue check, you can just really go to that person's chat. And we're gonna start we're gonna start doing shorts, y'all. Everybody gotta start doing those shorts. And then at the end of the shorts, you gotta put CMB / we all we got. We all we got. CMB, we all we got. So, appreciate y'all for coming. We got 10 people in the building. Thank y'all. We about to get it going here. Let's see if I can find another check. That was Ice and Fire by King Canyon. This is Culture by I Know Domino Beats. And we probably gonna switch it up here. Yeah, I don't like that. I got that one. Okay, let's get it started. Appreciate y'all for coming through. I'm gonna get some background music here going. We got everybody in the building. We got Chef Disaster. We got Miss FedEx. We got John the Chat Room King in the building. I call him John the Chat Room Don, but King, that's his name, y'all. We got What You Gonna Do About It in the building. Just Jazzy, Miss Popcornologist, and Nika, of course. Thank y'all for coming through. I was hearing something about this, I won't say YouTube scandal, but is it not on here? It's not on here. Hold on, I'll get something going. Just a wee bit so y'all can hear the young moron talk. But I was watching on the YouTube streets, and they were talking about this antitrust. Now, I was looking at antitrust, and that antitrust is a group of laws established to regulate business practices in order to ensure that fair competition occurs in an open market economy for the benefit of consumers. Antitrust exists as regulators on the conduct of businesses and are a part of competitive laws in the United States. So I was like, okay, because I remember earlier that a few states were suing Google, and I think the feds just picked up, or the attorney general just picked up on it. So let's watch a little bit of it here. See what he's talking about.
When an internet user opens a web page that has ad space to sell,
He talking low as hell, ain't he?
almost instantly match the website publisher with an
I have to turn the
advertiser
music all the way down.
promoting
Damn.
products
Can y'all hear him?
services in the website to the website's user. This product and process.
What's going on, son? Kids, please appreciate the pull up. I'm sorry.
This exchange runs a high-speed auction designed to identify the best
It
match
sound low, don't it,
between
y'all?
publishers selling internet ad space and advertisers looking to buy it. As alleged in our complaint,
Turn
for
down
15
just a
years,
smidge.
Google has pursued a course of
You can't
anti-competitive
even hear him,
conduct
right? I
that
can
has
barely
allowed
hear
it
it.
to halt the rise of rival technologies, manipulate auction mechanics to insulate itself from competition, and force advertisers and publishers to use its tools. In so doing, Google has engaged in exclusionary conduct to severely weaken, if not destroy, competition in the ad tech industry. As detailed in our complaint, we allege that Google's anti-competitive conduct extends
It's
to
a little low.
three
Yeah, yeah,
major
yeah.
elements of the digital ad buying process. First,
Oh, he ain't
Google
coming up here,
controls the
man. He
technology
know I'm going.
used by
But send
nearly
it to him.
every
Shout it out
major
to him. He can
website
come on
publisher
up.
to offer advertising space.
Yes, yes. See, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody sub to
Google
everybody.
controls
It
the
is
leading
low. Let me try and
tools used
find
by
it. See if I can find
advertisers to
another.
buy that advertising space.
Because it is
Third,
low.
Google controls the largest ad
Sorry about that. Give me
exchange
one
that
second, yo.
publishers and advertisers
I realized it was so low. See if this one's a little bit louder.
all of us at the Justice Department, including the FBI and ATF.
I think it might just be how he talking, y'all. I got everything all the way up.
Yesterday, the Justice Department is committed to its work on this case. Monopolies threaten with free
Advertising revenue is essential for publishers
Yeah, it's him,
to
y'all.
share ideas.
It is him. I'm sorry.
But we
What the fuck? What you whispering for, man? We need to hear what you're saying.
Staff of the antitrust division.
Maybe she a little louder. Sorry about that, y'all.
We will aggressively protect consumers, safeguard competition, and work to ensure economic fairness and opportunity for all. I will now turn the podium over.
But I thought an antitrust was basically, it ain't here to help us, right? Let's see what she talking about. Maybe we can hear a little bit better.
I want to reiterate the
Thank
Attorney
you.
General's thanks to the leadership and staff of the Antitrust Division for all their work to advance robust competition and to ensure that the American people
Fair use,
have
fair
equal
use, just in
opportunity
case.
in the marketplace. I'd like to take a few moments to put this complaint into context. At its core, antitrust is about economic justice, and today's landmark action against
We got an
Google
echo. Can you hear a little bit
underscores that it is
better?
the priority of this Justice Department to fight the abuse of market power. We know that free and fair competition is essential to economic freedom, and we know that anti-competitive conduct threatens innovation, weakens workers' rights, and stifles free expression. When any company, including a big technology company, violates the antitrust laws, our economy and our democracy suffer. Today's complaint is a perfect example of why competition matters. Americans rely on the internet for news and for community. And advertising revenue is essential for publishers to produce and share ideas and writings. But we allege that Google has captured that revenue for its own profits and punished publishers who sought out alternatives. Those actions have weakened the free and open internet and increased advertising costs for businesses and for the United States government, including for our military. Today's complaint is just one example of the department's broader efforts to root out anti-competitive
Brian, what's up,
behavior,
man? If I ain't
regardless
said
of
it to you.
how and where it may arise. Just a few months ago, the Antitrust Division scored a critical win for authors by blocking a merger of two major publishing houses, Penguin Random House and Simon & Schuster. The merger would have substantially lessened authors' compensation for their work and diminished opportunities for new authors to tell new stories. That merger was one of 5 that have been blocked or abandoned as a result of the division's recent work. Other abandoned mergers include 2 that would have strained the global supply chain by decreasing competition for shipping materials. And the Penguin Random House case is just one example of the department's efforts to protect workers. This past summer, we secured an $85 million payment from poultry companies to settle allegations that they fixed workers' wages and benefits. We've also reinvigorated criminal enforcement of the Sherman Act, including prosecutions for criminal wage
Good
fixing,
Lord, that's
labor
all
market
this country
allegations,
does
bidding,
is
and
get over.
procurement
That's
fraud.
what
We've acted to
capitalism
ensure that
does.
workers do not sit on competing boards, reviving a vital and under-enforced rule of antitrust law. These efforts by the Antitrust Division are only a snapshot of the broader work happening across the department to advance economic justice, protect workers' rights, and ensure fair prices for
Hey,
consumers.
Leslie, you ain't got no rich. I'm so sorry. Hold on, let's rent you up
Today's
real
suit against Google
quick.
exemplifies that we will continue
Sorry
to marshal
about
our
that,
resources
Leslie.
across divisions to promote competition and protect American workers and consumers. I'll now turn it over to Assistant Attorney
Or is
General
that the second channel?
more about the details of our complaint.
Drop that in the chat if it is.
Attorney General Garland and Associate Attorney General Gupta. As alleged in our complaint, in late 2016, a Google digital advertising executive
Late 2016. I think this is the kind of crucial part.
Is there a deeper issue with us owning the platform, the exchange, and the huge network? The analogy would be if Goldman or Citibank owned the New York Stock Exchange. Unquote. The answer to Google's rhetorical question is yes. Indeed, there is a deeper issue. And that issue is the Sherman antitrust.
Freddie Green in the building. What it do, man?
Google's conduct amounts to numerous violations of the United States antitrust laws. And that is precisely why we are here today. The lawsuit we have filed today seeks to hold Google to account for what we allege are its long-standing monopolies in digital advertising technologies that content creators use to sell ads and advertisers use to buy ads.
Ah, that's very interesting. So they are talking about content creators. Ah. But even with that being said, RBR, I know you're in the clouds. You're still wrong.
In the complaint, the department alleges that Google engaged in 15 years
Happy New Year to you, Free.
that had and continues to have the effect of driving out rivals, diminishing competition, inflating advertising costs, reducing website publisher revenues, stymieing innovation.
They did not. Okay. That they said it right there. Decreasing published revenues. But we got to look and see if we publishers. Will we be considered publishers as content creators? I guess we would be. But you have to be monetized.
And flattening our public marketplace of ideas. The complaint filed today alleges that Google engaged in a pattern of acquisitions to obtain market dominance and, once it had obtained that dominance, a series of exclusionary acts to expand and to entrench its monopoly power. Here are just 5 examples. First, locking in content creators through tying arrangements. Second, manipulating auctions, including by giving itself a first look and then a last look advantage over competing ad exchanges. Third, blocking industry participants from using rivals' technology and punishing those that tried. Fourth, amassing and abusing troves of its rivals' bidding data. And fifth, depriving customers of choice by degrading the quality of Google's own products. Because Google dominates every part of the ad tech industry,
You exactly
it has the
right,
power
Miss
to impose
Fede.
a surcharge on display advertising transactions, an industry where billions.
I wonder if RB, are you in the chat, man?
via internet-based auctions each year in the US. Google's own documents estimate that it keeps on average at least
What's going on,
30
Lawrence?
cents of each advertising dollar that flows through Google's ad tech.
Oh, Free, you gonna get
For some
that paper there.
customers, for certain customers, Google
Free, drop your channel in the chat, man. Y'all gotta go. Here's one of the original
In
ones.
addition to the harm that Google inflicts on content creators and online advertisers, the lawsuit alleges that Google's conduct has also harmed the United States government, including the U.S. Army. Google's alleged anti-competitive conduct over the last 15 years is perhaps best
U.S.
explained
Army.
through the words of Google's own employees and documents, which are quoted extensively in the department's complaint. Here are just 5 examples.
They got 5 examples. So what they got
Google
to?
employee characterized Google's ad exchange as, quote, an authoritarian intermediary.
Okay, let's
Second,
speed it up. Let's.
the American government, the American people, and we believe that this complaint has allegations that will support
He talking low
violations
too,
of
man.
antitrust laws. And
Sorry, yo.
There's numerous detail. While there may be some similarities with other cases that are filed, we're focused on our case, the results of our investigation, and we believe it paints a compelling case.
So on the Google matter, Google points out, or their response to this appears to be that the department is trying to pick winners and losers. If you would mind responding to that, and what they believe is perhaps a threat to innovation as a result of actions like this. And if I could follow up with you, Attorney General, since you're at the mic.
What's going on, Frida Green?
Former Vice President Pence has turned over documents.
I mean, not Frida Green. I'm sorry, Simo. Read the chat. I'm sorry. Doing too much too fast.
You believe the Justice Department should approach these cases, which seems to be a widespread problem of handling of classified information differently. When people come forward with these fines, should there be immediately a criminal investigation, or is there something else that should be done as a result of this, since this seems to be a lot of them?
So on the first question, we don't pick winners or losers. We pick those who violate the antitrust laws.
Man, I've been old, man. What's going on, Azor? Appreciate the pull up. Yeah, I've been old, Flat Brian. See what I'm saying? See Flat Brian, see him.
Same answer I usually give, which is
Don't call me old. I'm seasoned, though. You young whippersnapper.
Mr. Gron, I'll give you another opportunity not to comment on that. But
thank you. I've been looking forward to it.
Throw my blanket on. It's cold up in here.
Our reporting on the recovery of the documents at Mr. Pence's residence seems to indicate that the Department of Justice was involved at the very start. Can you give us a sense as to whether or not this incident is being preliminary?
Man, he talking so low. Why they talking so low?
Special counsel or assigning this to an existing special
We're going to switch it up. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't realize they were talking so low, but I want to say that RBR is right. Let me turn this down a little bit. But, now that's some, damn. Yeah, it seems, I mean, more than anything, it seems like this going to hinder people from really getting paid. Now they're going to say, we got to settle this lawsuit. It's a nice truck. 54 though, for becomes youngest Mensa member. What the fuck? How you a 4-year-old? You a part of Mensa? What the hell? Hold on a second.
8th percentile or higher on an intelligence test.
So he was 3 years and 7 months, and it said his letter and word recognition was at 8 years and 10 months.
THE's impressive report card includes teaching himself to read at 2 years old.
THE has done all of this himself. When we go out and we give him the option of a treat, he wants a book rather than chocolate.
Despite being a boy genius, he's still just a boy.
He's absolutely a normal 4-year-old boy. You know, he finds poo really funny.
That's not my bee.
His family wonders if THE's younger sister will follow in his footsteps. Those are some big, or rather little shoes to fill. Ian,
I hate it when they end stories like that. That's a
Up
big.
next, it's 60 Minutes. For all of us here at CBS News Primetime, that's our report. I'm John Dickerson. Thank you for spending the hour with us.
Okay, that damn. So what y'all think, huh? Yeah, we get the shit. I'm trying to think of some old antitrust. I remember it was like Southern Bell had that. Let's try to see if we can. Bell. Maybe it's in here. Southern Bell. Maybe I should put phone company, huh? They ain't even talking over it. Come on, come on. Maybe this is about it a little bit. Let's see.
Have you ever heard of Ma Bell?
Long distance.
It's a more affectionate term for
Now,
the
this
Bell
is
system.
antitrust. I
It was
remember.
the dominant telephone provider in the U.S. for most of the 20th century. You may know Bell by another name, American Telephone and Telegraph, or AT&T for short. AT&T was actually broken up by the government in 1984. In fact, it was broken up into 8 different companies. Today, almost all those companies are once again part of AT&T, and the company is more than twice the size it was before, with a massive cellular network and satellite cable company. So, how did this happen?
Ma Bell, the beloved monopoly, mid-20th century, was a fixture in many million American households.
What's
That's
going on,
Richard R.
Alex?
John. He's a history and
Appreciate the
communications
pull-up.
professor at Columbia Journalism School.
We all
He
getting it.
literally wrote the book on American telephone history.
The Bell system itself, the concept, was popularized by Bell public relation agents after an antitrust suit in 1913.
Yep, the 1984 breakup was not the first or second time regulators came after AT&T. The first originated with a 1907 complaint alleging antitrust.
See, I knew I remember something about this antitrust. I was, wow, and 1984. I was a young boy then. But I remember it. But I don't want to say it benefited the consumers more so than anything. But let's learn a little bit more.
Trust practices. Worried the case could heat up the movement for government ownership of the telephone.
What's going on,
telegraph,
Deacon?
Bell settled the case in 1913. The company made 2 big
Oh, I'm sorry.
concessions.
Let's
One,
rewind
it
just a
divested
little
itself.
bit.
The company made 2 big
Sorry
concessions.
about that, Joe.
Telephone and telegraph. Bell settled the case. The company made 2 big concessions. One, it divested itself of telegraph company Western Union, which it had bought in 1907. And 2, it agreed to not actively pursue buying rivals in local markets. This created boundaries across the country for markets to be served by Bell and its rivals. The terms of the settlement would dominate the American telephone system for the next 70 years.
The independents get a really good deal, and what Bell gets in return is a blunting of the call for government ownership of the whole telecommunications infrastructure. And that was a live issue in 1913, 1914.
So, Bell got to keep being Bell for the next few decades. But guess what? Another antitrust suit was launched in 1949, looking to break the vertical link between Bell's telephone service and its manufacturing arm, Western Electric, which leased telephones to customers to use with its phone service.
What the fuck? Wait a minute. Did you hear what he just said? They used to lease telephones? Damn, that's gotta be, wow. That's a nice hustle, man. This country, if more than anything, it know how to get that money.
Consent decree is negotiated. The Bell system does not give up Western Electric. The Justice Department forces AT&T to get out of the computer business. AT&T could have gone into the computer business, but in order to keep them from going into the computer business, guess what? They had to open up their vault. Okay? Because the business, telephone and telegraph business in the United States is built around the control of intellectual property, patents. And you know what the jewel of the crown is in their vault? A transistor.
Bell had so much faith in the telephone, it gave up a bunch of inventions to keep it, including the one that led to the computer business as we know it today. But Bell got to keep its telephone business, including Western Electric.
This is a Cold War. Had Western Electric not been as closely involved with the government, with the Sandia and with nuclear weaponry, that the outcome might have been different.
Bell continued to dominate the telephone industry for the next 20 years, reaching 90% of U.S. households by 1969. In 1974, the Justice Department filed an antitrust suit against the company. 8 years later, in 1982, a consent decree ends the antitrust suit. This is it. After almost 100 years, one of the most dominant forces in American technology and communications is told by the government, "You're too big." But how do you break up one of the biggest and oldest companies in the country?
Internally, what they want to do is to keep their vertically integrated corporation together. It has 3 elements. There's the long distance or long lines, the manufacturing Western Electric.
Rivals in the
Oh,
local
damn
markets.
it.
This created boundaries across the country for markets to be served by Bell and
Take
Sorry
over
about
the
that.
corporation, they've got the brand, so
But I was just gonna say, 100 years. That's the one thing about our government and the process of it. It is so slow. I mean, think about that. It took them 100 years, almost 100 years ago. Think about how much faster things are now, especially with the internet. I'm sure YouTube already coming up with systems to even break down every possibility of what the government could even charge them with. And they just gonna circumvent it, man. Like, they ain't ready for this. Like, it ain't gonna really stop nothing. If any, like I said, if anything, it's gonna slow down money on our end.
they just rename it.
The AT&T you know today is technically a totally different company than the one that was broken up.
It's instead an operating company that, like a little engine that could, bought up other operating companies and was gradually in a position to take over AT&T itself. And they buy Bell South in 2006.
The new AT&T tried buying T-Mobile in 2011, but was denied by the Obama administration. They do, however, purchase cable provider DirecTV in 2015. They're currently trying to purchase Time Warner for $85 billion, but it's unclear if the deal will be allowed to go through.
If it doesn't go through, that will be a remarkable moment, because we then shifted from a regulatory regime in which, since the 1980s, we very rarely blocked vertical mergers. That's, say, two businesses that are operating in different markets coming together.
No one really knows what will happen to the company in the future. If it will be allowed to merge with
Now
Time
that's-
Warner,
come on.
if it will try to merge with other companies, or if it will try something else. No matter what, the company has come a long way from a device Alexander Graham Bell created to help the
He
deaf.
didn't create that. What kind of fallacy is that? But let me ask y'all, have y'all been on this this Tracy and Rob Mack thing, man? It's like the soap opera to YouTube, man. Y'all familiar with that? Anybody in the chat familiar with it? I gotta show y'all a little bit of this, man. This shit is crazy, yo. Yeah. Let's see. Where is it at? But it's basically a couple that hooked up on the internet, and they ended up linking up. Here we go. Oh, okay. No. Where's that shit at? Okay. This shit right here so crazy, man. I've been just... Big shout out to Pennywise. Fair use.
Just for the record, if you are feeling like you're
What up, big dog?
and you're sensitive to jokes, this might not be the channel for you. If you want to feel your life and you don't like
this the one?
satire comedy, this channel might not be the one for you. If you feel somewhere.
Hold on, this ain't it. This one right before. This shit is crazy. So he basically flew out to... damn. I think old girl flew out to see him. And they ended up hooking up, and I guess the first couple of days it was going good, and then, it went to the left. But y'all need to go to Pennywise channel and check it out, man. She got all the scoops. Is this it? I'm gonna just show y'all a little bit, man. Is it? I think this might be it. Sorry, y'all, Hooded one was good with you, man.
Yo, and you hit me on top of that?
Nah, this ain't it either.
Why the
Fuck
fuck do I got a
Here,
goddamn...
let me just go to the channel stuff. real quick, and I can just peep the one it is. This shit is like addictive, bro. Which one? Tracy. Also, I think it's this one right here. It's like literally just drama. Fair use,
For the
fair
record,
use.
if you are feeling like you're a fully grown adult and then you're
I
sensitive
think
to
this
jokes,
the one.
this
He
might
ended
not be
up
the channel for
getting
you.
arrested,
If
y'all.
you want to feel your life and you don't like satire comedy, this channel might not be the one for you. If you get on somewhere.
I failed. I failed. Not only did this woman she fabricated her goddamn.
Oh no!
Man, if I
See,
die,
nope. This ain't. I'm sorry. Hey, it's so much shit in here. Okay, I think this might be it. They come up on dude. He like, gotta show this one at least.
Just for the record, if you are feeling like you're a fully grown adult and then you're sensitive to jokes,
I'm
this
all
might not
caught
be the
up in
channel
this
for you.
soap opera
If you
high
want to feel your
school
life
shit.
and you don't like satire comedy, this channel might not be the one for you. If you get on somewhere. Oh, good. Yeah, please come in. Oh, let me open the door. Hold on.
You know that not. Hold on, hold on.
Wait, holy shit.
Hold on. You know that not. Let's hear that knock again.
Oh, let me open the door. Hold on. Oh, good. Yeah, please come in. Oh, let me open the door. Hold on.
Wait.
Damn, how can I get it? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Listen to that knock, y'all.
Oh, good. Yeah, please come in. Oh, let me open the door. Hold on.
Wait, holy shit. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Wow, the police. Wait.
What's your name, sir?
Robert.
What's your name? Tracy.
No, wait, is that your name? Tracy?
Yeah,
Oh. What the hell? Okay. Holy shit.
Live right now?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Wait. What do you mean what I'm doing? I'm chilling. Holy shit.
We'll explain everything to you that's going on.
What?
What's your name?
What do you mean? What's my name?
What's the number? My name is Jonathan. Okay?
It's that bad feeling, man. Ain't a good feeling, man. But this shit is so fucking addictive, man. I've been I don't know how I got. Damn, I spelled that name all wrong. But he ended up getting arrested. You know, it's I won't say I can Tina, but damn, love going awry. That was fast, man. Unfortunately, what's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? But I'm back. It's just me now. Thank y'all for coming through. Yes, Deacon, you kind of do need y'all. So you know what? Let's drop the link in the chat real quick. Anybody want to come up and politic for a little bit? Get back to. So what y'all think about the YouTube thing, though, man? Y'all think it's viable? I don't. Like I said, I don't think it's gonna be anything to help content creators. If anything, I think it's gonna hurt us. If anything, they might start charging. But you know, I be tripping too. I could be tripping on that too. But let's drop that link. See if anybody wants to come up and chat for a little bit. And don't worry, I got the porn blockers ready. So don't try nothing. Don't even try nothing. You can't get one over on the conscious moron, even though that's my name. But I just want to thank y'all for coming up, everybody, or coming by here. Let me throw some music on as we await the folks. Hey man, why am I hold on a second, y'all. Yeah, I thought I did download. but that's a little too much, huh? You know, we trying to be mellow, just have a conversation. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me see. My apologies, but oh, it's all money for me. But I was just thinking about that. I thought I'd run through and see what it was about. Cause I'm starting to get a little hungry, and I didn't realize it was 8 o'clock already. Man, it's almost bedtime in the building. That's so crazy. I gotta go to bed early and just to get to work early. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Let's see. Let's. What you say YouTube is only to get you started in whatever you're doing. I feel you on that, Miss FedEx. I feel you. I feel you on that. But yeah, I just thought it was interesting, but I didn't realize it was so late. Oh man, I think we're gonna have to shut it down here, man. I want to say thanks everybody. I didn't realize. Yeah, I gotta get ready for work. We're gonna try and do another one a little bit earlier, so I don't have to get ready for work. I gotta finish washing. But I want to thank y'all for coming. Y'all have a good night. I'm so sorry, man. It was a good time though. 13 people pulled up. Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Y'all don't get in no trouble. Peace.